seconds. And any more predictions?
I mean, we're on board with Bissell now. As you were saying, he was a substitution, if you like, for Gunchi and Excellency, who moved over to Infused. Not managing to reach the final, though. It's actually the original lineup for Fnatic in Toby and MC.
Would this be the first time that you would have back-to-back champions in EGL or ECL tournament?
It would.
Yeah, so this is a lot on the line. And right off the start, Biss is going to pick up a big nade on Rush while T1 and Torres follow up with 2 nice kills here. We are now on board with Toby hanging out in trailer, and they've got to watch out here as somebody's up in the top 10 trying to get some shots on them. Big jump there, but Toby playing Duck Hunter picks him out of the sky there, and that was Torres as a flag's been grabbed by T1. Toby's going big, getting the return on that flag, and he is playing like a monster right now, gentlemen.
Yeah, he is playing slightly defensive. Rush with the 2-piece, though, playing very aggressively, as is Bizzle. He is the objective player for Fnatic MSI. I mean, I'm expecting some big things. He's been capturing a lot of flags, but more importantly, he's been picking up all those important kills as he makes those pushes too. And
Biss is going to pick up a flag here as he moves in, takes some shots. It's going to be Rev that takes him out as he was not able to get out there in times, but Vapes is starting to make another push for this flag. They got it set up, knocks some players out as he takes out Rev, going toe-to-toe with him, moving in on that flag. Let's see if he can able to pull it. He's going to need some support here, and nice knife by Vapes, man. Busting out that scuff controller with that button there, getting a good knife kill. Now he's rolling out on jungle side, and he's got the cutoffs as he goes bottom wood, Tunny.
Yeah, he's got to hold this flag now, and you cannot see Fariko being able to do anything about it. Noah Stray's grenades coming in, and Vapes gets to the first flag of the championship final.
And that is the first flag capture. Vapes is just going to continue now, still alive. He hasn't gone down for a while, continuing his rampage, just being so aggressive. He has taken a flash grenade, he's taken 2, but he is managing to survive against Fariko, picking up a kill against T1.
A little hip fire there coming out of him, was able to pick it up. But Torres picking up a 2-piece as he's moving up jungle side. Let's switch over to MC. He's trying to watch out and see that he knows somebody's over there, and takes a flash to the face as it is probably Torres moving it through there. As you can see, MC's just prone down there waiting as grenades are being tossed in. He's going to have some help here as Rush flanks him up there. Biss is there. Rush picks up a 2-piece, grabs the flag, and Toby's down. So Vapes has got to come up big here as he's in a gun battle. Takes out T1, but Torres is going to be able to walk that one out as they're spawning in. Biss is not going to get there because he is flash. Unless he can get a grenade down middle, he might be able to pick this up as he's moving there, and he can't. So you've got Fariko tying it up 1-1 here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half.
Fariko have now equalised. They're fighting this uphill battle against Fnatic MSI now. Vapes continuing his push down jungle side, picking up the kill against Rush, who is having a really good game so far. And he is just going to continue now and play as aggressive as possible alongside Bissell, but his spree is ended by T1.
Sonny, what are you thinking here, man?
Yeah, we're on board with Bissell, who's pushing through middle of the map. He's flashed out of his mind. What I'm noticing that is Fariko using the flashes to advantage, flashing the spawn more they are than rushing it to kill it, and it's working out for them. Bissell with a big knife kill, going to push through the middle of the map. There is 2 of the Fariko members down, with Rush making the kill on Toby. It's a good time to pull the flag. There is a defender back there, unfortunately, though. Looking quite tight at the moment, guys.
Yeah, it was that was tempting there to want to grab that flag as he did not account for Rev, and that was a big shank there by Rush as he takes out Vapes here. Let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Pretty evenly matched across the board, all the numbers that are being put up here. Vapes at the top for Fnatic, and on the flip side, Rush is taking it for Fariko since he has a capture as well as Vapes. Biss trying to get in there as he was able to take out Rush. Knows somebody else is here, taking some shots, moving around back here, trying to avoid it, and that is going to be 2 down for Fariko, so he is bailing out and going to go for another flag push as he chucks a flash.
Yeah, Biz had been stuck back in his spawn, but now he has been set free and he is on the attack. He has been grenaded, but he's managed to survive it. Sees someone, but Rush with a nice 2-piece. T1 takes Toby out, and now it is only MC that is alive to defend this flag against Fariko.
MC looks ready here as he's picked up 1 jungle, but missed T1 that was bottom wood there, so he's got to get some help as Vapes is in there shooting from trailer, trying to get some shots, and takes him out there. Interesting. I'm not really sure what happened with the skull.
Vapes moving now into bottom wood. Being shut out, though. We are seeing Biz continuing his attack, but Torres is ready and waiting for him as he makes that push through the middle of the map. Toby, the defensive player for Fnatic MSI, it would seem at this stage, doing a good job, but he has pushed up slightly, extending himself and managing to pick up kills.
Yeah, we're on board with Toby at the minute. As he said, he's been quite aggressive with that AK, getting flashed again out of his mind, and Rev has taken him down as he takes down Biss as well. Let's see what Vapes can do. And of course, he's going to take him out. We're going to see Vapes push on the jungle side, but there is somebody up at top 10 as Rev takes them out. I don't think any more flags are going to be pulled on this round, and we're going to go in the second round with a 1-1 scoreboard.
Yeah, Fariko played back there for the most part, other than T1 who moved up just to ensure that no one grabbed that flag, and it was smart because now we are going to go into the second half 1-1. Fnatic had an early cap there, but it was answered back by Fariko, and let's see what can happen here in the second half as we put up the scoreboards going into it. Toby looking good there, 11-10 going positive, and MC positive as well, 9-6. And on the flip side, you only have Torres and one other. So quickly going off, it's a pretty close match here so far.
Yeah, it's very evenly balanced. I mean, Fnatic MSI are big favourites to win this, but Fariko have been performing so well. They got knocked into the lower bracket quite early on in this tournament, but have just fought and fought, and they've just continued to win all those games consecutively, which has put them here in the grand final now.
Yeah, I think it might be an idea to switch over to Fariko to see what they're doing right to keep themselves in the game. They seem to be getting a lot of kills down, but not being able to produce anything out of it, with the flag caps only being a 1 each. As you can see, Rev is taking up more of the holding AR position here. He's playing he played very well in the losers bracket final, pulling out a lot of important stops against Team Foreign. We're on board with Team 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just every single time you've seen it was Rev picking it up when he needed to.
Especially in those search and destroy games there that he was coming up so big. And I mean, it came down to I think 3 or 4 rounds where he had the round winning kill. Yeah,
it is looking as if Fariko are making the kills. They just can't produce anything out of it. I mean, I don't know if this is Fnatic just making their last-ditch attempt and they're just getting it every time, or is Fariko just not producing anything? They need to step up the game a little bit, yeah, even though the score is at 1-1, but that is 3 down at the moment. They can't take the 4th guy out, who's MC.
Yeah, a great push from Fariko has left MC on his own again, but his teammates are spawning in here. Biss managing to take out T1, who was on the attack. On board with Rev now, who does seem to be the defensive player for Fariko, picking up a lot of kills and a lot of them being important, preventing any flag pulls at all. Vapes, though, now with his SMG, is pushing up alongside Bissell, and I mean, it's even Stevens at the moment. No flags have been pulled in this round at all, and it's almost like a little bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been going toe-to-toe in all these gunfights, as you got Fariko playing a little bit on their heels, though, but T1 running up jungle side is going to try to capitalize on this opportunity. Cutoffs are there as Rev is taking them out in the middle, and you are going to have Fariko that is going to be up now 2-1 with 3 minutes left on the clock here. Nice setup by those guys. They were able to do it, and Rush here make another push, trying to get in on that flag.
Yeah, Rush living up to his name, getting right into the spawn of Fnatic MSI. Support from T1, managing to take out Vapes, and he is going to cause havoc behind them here. Possibly could go for a flag pull. It's a difficult shot to make against Biss, and it doesn't come off.
Biss just picked up a pretty big 2-piece there, Ton.
Yeah, he did that very well there. It was quite crucial for his team that he made that kill, as he was the last one alive. As I said, it always seemed to be the last one alive that has ended up stopping any sort of flags being pulled, but they weren't successful. About 1 minute ago, there was only 2 minutes 20 seconds left on that clock, and we need to see what Fnatic are going to be able to do about this flag. It might be an idea to switch over, as they are on the back foot.
Yeah, they are 1 flag down at the moment and struggling to beat the team all the way from Holland that have managed to reach the final ever so well. We are on board with Fariko Rev still, who has been alive for quite some time now.
Yeah, he has, man.
Playing so defensively. I mean, going over to the SMG objective player, which is Rush. Yep, exactly. Falling there. Vapes is taken out. Rush is going to make that push. The standard route going down jungle. And he has spotted someone in that tower. He's just trying to unleash everything he's got, throwing a grenade up there, hopefully going to take him out.
Yeah, I want to see a little bit more of aggressive play out of Fnatic. They finally need to get in there, and it's Biss again that's going to be pulling the flag here. Last time he ran trailer, and it didn't go well with him as MC takes out Torres. Biss still has the flag, and he is trying to move here, but Rev comes up big, picking up a 2-piece as T1 as well comes in there, dropping Vapes. So every time Fnatic makes a push for that flag, Fariko just does it 1-up and a little bit better, and they are the ones capitalizing on every possible opportunity.
Yeah, it's good to see that despite Fariko are 1 flag up, they are not heavy defense at the moment. They are still on this attack. There is just over a minute left, and Fnatic MSI really need to produce something here, or we could see a very, very big comeback from Fariko. They need to win 6 rounds. Fnatic only need to win 3.
Yeah, it's always a tough battle when you're coming out of that loser's bracket to have to almost win essentially twice in order to be crowned the champion. But Fariko, man, these guys have been playing with their backs up against the wall the whole tournament, so you can't count them out at all in any possible way, and I think Fnatic is quite aware of that.
Yeah, it'd be good to see what the Fariko team do come Modern Warfare 3. I mean, they made this sort of movement. Of course, they've been on the Dutch scene a while, but in terms of European competition, they haven't really done anything. But it does look like they're going to take up this first map. Rush pushing the flag, and there is 2 of the Fnatic players down, although they do have the flag. Vapes is the last one live, and he does stop it. There's 18 seconds on the clock, and I feel as if this map is going to go to Fariko again.
Yeah, not enough time on the clock as time dwindles down. Fnatic early on went up in the lead 1-0, but it was they just didn't have it. I mean, at the end of the day, Fariko was able to answer 2 caps that Fnatic just couldn't bounce back into it. So game number 1 here is going to go to Fariko.
Yep, and Fariko played so well there. I think it was Torres picking up a double kill right at the end. Trying to get back into it now. That means the overall score is going to be 3-1 to Fnatic. They are going to be